In the annals of history, few names evoke as much terror and awe as that of Attila the Hun, a man known for his unyielding brutality and unquenchable thirst for conquest. Attila, often referred to as the Scourge of God, was a key figure in the tumultuous era of the 5th century, commanding the fearsome Huns and leaving an indelible mark on the pages of ancient history. Attila was born around 406 AD during a time of great upheaval in Europe. The Huns, a nomadic warrior society from the Central Asian steppes, were migrating westward in search of better pastures. Attila, the son of Mundzuk, a tribal chieftain, and the nephew of Rugila, the reigning king of the Huns, came of age amidst this chaotic backdrop. From a young age, Attila displayed exceptional prowess in the arts of warfare and diplomacy, laying the foundation for his future rise to power. He was tutored in the traditions and strategies of the Hunnic way of life, a culture deeply entrenched in martial prowess, horsemanship, and survival skills. As he grew older, Attila began to grasp the intricacies of leadership within the Hunnic Society, a leadership heavily influenced by their warrior ethos and tribal structure. The Huns were a formidable force on the battlefield, mastering the art of mounted warfare. Their military tactics were characterized by swift and coordinated cavalry maneuvers, making them a fearsome and elusive enemy. Attila honed his skills in this environment, learning the ways of war, strategic planning, and the importance of unity among the tribes. In the Hunnic social order, strength and valor were revered above all else. A young Hun warrior had to prove his mettle in battle to earn respect and ascend within the ranks. Attila quickly established himself as a promising leader, showcasing his prowess and demonstrating a penchant for ambition that would soon reshape the course of history. As Attila rose to power, he envisioned a vast empire under his rule. The Huns, traditionally a nomadic people, were organized into a formidable military force by Attila. He united various Hunnic tribes and solidified his authority, effectively consolidating the strength of a previously fragmented society. The unified force under Attila's command became a relentless and efficient war machine. Attila's reign was marked by a series of devastating military campaigns, the objective being territorial expansion and the establishment of a vast empire. His ambitions knew no bounds, and he sought to subdue both the Eastern and Western Roman empires, considering them ripe for conquest. Attila's conquests were a testament to his military genius and ruthless nature. He conducted a series of merciless campaigns, leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. In 441 AD, he ravaged the Eastern Roman Empire, looting and plundering cities with impunity. The extent of his cruelty and thirst for power was epitomized during the Siege of Naissus, where he displayed no mercy towards the inhabitants, employing brutal tactics to breach the city's defenses. One of Attila's most audacious campaigns was against the Western Roman Empire in 451 AD, the Battle of the Catalonian Plains, a monumental clash between the Huns and the combined Roman and Visigothic forces, showcased Attila's strategic brilliance and ferocity in combat. Although the battle was inconclusive, Attila's reputation as a fearsome warrior and conqueror was solidified. Attila ruled with an iron fist, instilling fear and obedience among his subjects. His authority was absolute, and dissent was met with swift and brutal punishment. His cruelty knew no bounds, as he devised gruesome penalties for those who dared to oppose him or question his rule. Attila's court was a place of intrigue and danger, where plots were quashed mercilessly. He showed no mercy to those he suspected of treachery, whether they were within his inner circle or beyond. This aura of fear ensured that he remained in control, and his commands were followed without question. Attila was known for his punitive expeditions, where entire communities were subjected to violence and destruction as a form of retribution. He unleashed his wrath on those who defied him, leaving a trail of devastation wherever he went. The cities that resisted his demands faced the full brunt of his fury, resulting in unimaginable suffering and loss of life. Additionally, Attila implemented harsh policies to maintain his dominion. Heavy tributes were imposed on conquered territories, and he demanded unwavering loyalty from vassal states. He displayed a knack for manipulating political alliances and fostering a sense of dependency to strengthen his empire and exert his influence. War was a constant companion to Attila. He relished the chaos and brutality of the battlefield, where his tactical genius and ruthlessness were on full display. Battles were not just a means to an end for Attila. They were a canvas for his violent desires. He showed no mercy, ordering the slaughter of countless soldiers and civilians alike, leaving landscapes drenched in blood. Attila's war campaigns were infamous for their brutality. Cities that resisted his advance were subjected to unimaginable horrors. Pillaging, rape, and mass killings were common. He reveled in the fear he instilled and the suffering he caused, relishing the cries of his victims. One of the hallmarks of Attila's reign was the sacking and plundering of numerous cities. The cities that fell under his wrath were ransacked without mercy. Attila and his forces looted wealth, burned buildings, and left nothing but desolation in their wake. The streets ran red with the blood of the innocent, and the air was thick with the stench of burning structures. Attila's ruthlessness knew no bounds during these sackings. He showed no clemency to the inhabitants, sparing neither women nor children from the horrors of his conquests. His thirst for power and plunder was insatiable, resulting in destruction and devastation on an unimaginable scale. Attila's reign was instrumental in shaping the perception of the Huns and nomadic peoples of the Eurasian steppes. The terror he instilled in the hearts of those who opposed him became a defining feature of how these groups were viewed by the sedentary civilizations. The Huns were cast as barbarians and savages, often portrayed as the antithesis of civilization and culture. Attila's fearsome reputation cast a shadow that lasted for generations. Tales of his brutality spread far and wide, becoming cautionary tales to deter dissent and rebellion. The very mention of Attila's name struck fear into the hearts of many, leaving an undeniable imprint on the collective psyche of the ancient world. Attila's relentless campaigns and relentless conquests significantly altered the geopolitical landscapes of his time. His attacks on the Roman Empire, both Eastern and Western, forced the Romans to reconsider their strategies and defenses. The fear of Attila drove political decisions, shaping alliances and warfare tactics, as empires sought to fortify themselves against the impending Hunnic threat. Moreover, the fall of the Western Roman Empire in 476 AD, shortly after Attila's death in 453 AD, was influenced by the power vacuum and chaos left in the wake of his campaigns. Attila's conquests disrupted the delicate balance of power in the Western Roman Empire, hastening its decline and contributing to the subsequent fragmentation of Europe. In concluding this episode, we have peeled back the layers of a man who became synonymous with brutality and conquest. Attila the Hun, the Scourge of God, stands as a chilling testament to the lengths one can go in the relentless pursuit of power.